I offer my humble pranam at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome to video lecture on Microprocessor Laboratory. In the last lecture, we have discussed about how to transfer data between memory, two blocks of memory. Means how to transfer data between two blocks of memory. Now here in this lecture I am going to implement same thing by using load and store string byte instructions. Write an assembly language program to move a block of data using load string byte and store string byte instructions. Before this, first we have to know how load string byte and store string byte works. Now here if you go for a load string, we have two instructions. One is load string byte, the another one is load string word. So with the help of load string byte, we can able to transfer data from memory to microprocessor. Memory to microprocessor, here microprocessor in the sense register. Now here with the help of load string byte, we can transfer data from memory. This square bracket indicates memory. Transfer data from memory. Which memory? Who will going to give the physical address of that memory? That is given by DS and SI. DS gives segment address of the memory and SI gives the offset address of the data memory, and whole thing gives the physical address. Then go to that location, get the data and put it in AL register. After data transfer, automatically the content of SI is incremented or decremented by 1, that is decided by direction flag. By default, direction flag is reset. If direction flag is reset, auto increment. If direction flag is set, auto decrement. Now just our job is to execute only this much. Load string byte, automatically it gets the data from this memory, address is given by this, and put it into AL. Then it is going to update SI, means it will increment decrement by 1. In the same manner, say here SI is incremented by 1 if direction flag is reset, or SI is decremented by 1 if direction flag is set. In the same way, if you go for a load string word, actually LODSW, LODS, load string byte, and load a string word. Now here in this case, if you execute this instruction, it is going to transfer data from memory. That address is given by same thing, DS:SI, and transfer to AX. Here we can able to get data, we can able to transfer byte, but here we can able to transfer a word. Then because of word, the SI is incremented by 2 if direction flag is reset, or SI is decremented by 2 if direction flag is set. The next thing is store string. Under this we have two instructions, STOSB and STOSW. It is exactly opposite. In this case we are going to transfer, means once if you execute store string byte, you transfer the content of AL to the memory pointed by ES:DI. Means the segment address of the destination string must be in ES, and the offset address of destination string must be in DI. After data transfer, automatically DI is incremented by 1 or decremented by 1, that is decided by direction flag. If direction flag is reset, auto increment, otherwise it is auto decrement. In the same way, if you go for a store string word, it is going to transfer the content of AX to the memory. That address, that physical address is given by ES and DI. Here ES gives segment address and DI gives offset address. After data transfer, automatically DI is incremented or decremented by 2, that is decided by direction flag. If direction flag is reset, auto increment. If direction flag is set, auto decrement. Therefore, we know both load, means with the help of load string byte, we know that with the help of this instruction we can transfer data from memory to register in the sense AL or AX. In the same way, with the help of this instruction we can able to transfer data from register, from AL or AX to memory location. Therefore in this case we have to initialize both data segment as well as extra segment. Now here we have a data. Just I assumed whatever the problem I have discussed in the previous lecture, I consider same example here. Here this is a source block, it's a destination block. We want to copy the content of the source block to destination by using load string and store string instead of move instruction. Now here what happened, just before executing this load string byte, we have to initialize data segment, means segment address of source block must be in DS, then offset address of source block must be in SI, then the segment address of destination block must be in ES and the offset address of destination block must be in DI. Okay, then only you can able to use these two instructions. So once if you execute load string byte, it is going to transfer data from memory. That address is given by DS with SI and that comes to AL. If you execute load string byte, then automatically the content of SI is incremented by 1 provided if direction flag is reset. Here by default direction flag is reset. In this case we are using auto increment. In the same manner, if you go for store string byte, automatically it is going to transfer the content of AL to the memory. That address is given by ES with DI. After data transfer from AL to this, automatically the content of DI is incremented by 1 because here direction flag is reset by default. Now you can consider this program. This is a source block, this is a destination, then this is initialization of data segment as well as extra segment. Suppose if you want to use any string instructions, we have to initialize extra segment. Now this is the way of initializing data segment as well as extra segment. Suppose assume we are not using any string instruction, means actually initialization of extra segment is not required. Therefore if you want to use string instruction, we have to initialize extra segment. Now this is a way of initializing data segment as well as extra segment, because the segment address of the source block must be in DS, the segment address of destination block must be in ES, and the segment offset address of source block must be in SI, and the offset address of destination block must be in DI. It is very important. Then get the base address of source, that is S to SI, that is S to SI. Suppose in this case, according to this example, 2050 comes to SI. The load effective address DI comma D, the base address of D means 3050 comes to DI. Then how many bytes of data have to transfer? 6. That must be in CX. Then load string byte. That is, before using load string byte, we have to initialize data segment and SI. Therefore DS with SI gives the starting address of this, the physical address of this, then automatically the data comes to AL. You are not supposed to write anything explicitly. We have to just write only the opcode. There is no operand. Therefore before using load string byte, we have to initialize all required things. Then what is the meaning of load string byte? A transfer data from memory. Which memory? That address is given by DS with SI. DS gives segment, SI gives offset, both gives physical address. Go to this location, get the data and put in AL. Then next, if you execute store string byte, it is going to transfer the content of AL to the memory. That address is given by ES with DI. Then after load string byte, automatically SI is incremented by 1, and if you execute STOSB, then it will transfer the content of AL to this memory, and automatically DI is also incremented by 1. No need to increment SI and DI explicitly. No need to execute INC SI and INC DI instruction. Automatically that is taken care by load string byte and store string byte. What is the purpose of using load string byte? To transfer data from memory to AL. What is the purpose of using STOSB? To transfer data from AL to this memory. Then loop. What is the meaning of loop? It decrements the content of CX by 1. CX becomes 5. Therefore CX is not equal to 0. Then it goes to specified label back. Therefore it's keep on executing this loop until CX equal to 0. Once CX becomes 0, it comes out, then terminate. Now this is the program to transfer a block of data from source to destination using load string byte and store string byte. In the previous lecture I have discussed how to implement same operation by using move instruction, but here instead of using move instruction we are using string instruction, load string and store string. Therefore now what we can do is I am going to give demo for this. So this is the program for that. That is, here source block, destination, we are going to allocate destination here. This is the way of initializing data segment as well as extra segment. Now here the starting address of source must be in SI, the starting address of destination must be in DI, the count must be in CX. Then once if you execute this instruction, it will transfer data from memory to AL and from AL to memory. Then automatically both pointers are incremented by 1 because by default direction flag is reset, DF equal to 0, auto increment. Then loop means decrement Cx by 1. If Cx is not equal to 0, go back. Then after once Cx becomes 0, it comes out of the loop. Just I'm going to give demo for this. So the name of the program is block transfer using string instruction. Now here massm /geti, then btstr semicolon. Then no errors. Then link /co block transfer by using string instruction. Okay, no error. cv btstr, enter. Now this is a program. So before execution, I want to check the content of source string. Yes, that is a dump d. Yes. Therefore now here 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Okay, this is a source block, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a destination block, because d defined by 6 question mark. The question mark indicate uninitialized. Therefore by default all these locations are filled with 0. Now what we do is we want to execute this program. Then just press F5. The program terminated normally, means it is going to execute complete program. Now D, that is yes, the complete thing is transferred. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Here 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66. Now if you want to execute in a single step mode, so what we can do is, that is here cv, go to same thing. Now I'm going to press F8. Now F8, actually DS data segment is initialized, extra segment is also initialized. Now here what is the initial value of SI? 0, DI is 0, CX is 0. Now you can see now that is SI is 000A. After executing this, the starting address of source is 000A. Actually I assume 2050 and 3050, but at runtime that address gets changed. It may be any address, but it must be a 16-bit. Therefore SI gives the offset address 000A, and DA gives the starting address of destination, that is 0010. Then what is the initial value of CX? 0. After this 6, CX becomes 6. Then now pointer is here. What is the initial value of AL? 16. That is actually 3816 address. Now once if you execute this, just we can note down SI is A and AL contains some other value. After executing load string byte, that is AL becomes 11 and SI becomes 0B, means automatically, means after data transfer automatically SI is incremented by 1. Now we are here, that is store string byte. Once if you execute store string byte, it is going to transfer the content of AL to the memory, and DI is incremented by 1. What is the initial value of DI? 10 becomes 11. Then if we try to check the content of memory, now here, that is one data is transferred. 11 to 66, it's a source block. Now here the first data is transferred. That is here SI is incremented, DI is also incremented. Now CX is 6. Now the control is here. If you press F8, now what happened? CX becomes 05. Then automatically the control goes back. Now once again I will press F8. Now AL becomes 22. Then this is incremented. Now the DI is also updated. Then if you try to check the content of memory, now that is second data is transferred. So this is the way of transferring the data from source block to destination block. Therefore with the help of this, either we can transfer 8-bit number or it may be a 16-bit integer number. Okay, at the same time we can able to transfer string also. So how to transfer string? How to transfer the value of string here? So for that what I'm going to do is we'll do this. Now here that is it's a integer number, 8-bit integer number. So I'm going to replace this by some string. Suppose here just I'm going to put it in within double quote. So let it be uppercase A, that is A, B, C, D, E, F. Close the quote. Now just I want to transfer, say here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 characters. Therefore, with the help of the same program, we can able to transfer string, or we can able to transfer 8-bit integer number, or we can transfer 16-bit integer number also. Now here A, B, C, D, E, F, we have 6 characters. Now just here I allocated 6. Therefore, just you can save this program, then go to this. Now masm /zi, that is block transfer using string, then link. Now CLS, let it be CB, block transfer using string instruction. Now here a DES, just look here. Now here A, what is the ASCII code for A? 41, say here 41. What's the ASCII code for B? Uppercase B, 42. Here D, 41, A, B, C, D, E, F. Therefore 41 is the ASCII code for A. Here B, C, D, E, F means actually in the source code we have alphabets, it's a character. Therefore, if actually it won't store character as it is, it's going to store in terms of ASCII code. Therefore, if you want to store any character inside the memory, we have to write within a double quote. Now here what happened? Say A, B, C, D, E, F. Now here A, B, C, D, E, F in terms of ASCII code. Now here the destination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is what? It is a destination. Because of this instruction, a statement initialized, all locations are initialized with 0. Now I'm going to execute this, that is by pressing F5. The program terminated normally. DS. Now actually just you can see here 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, it's a source. Then here 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, it's a destination. We can able to see the actual character here. See A, 41 A, 42 B, 43 C, D, E, F. So from here to here. Now therefore with the help of this we can able to transfer a string. We can able to transfer what? A string from source to destination. Therefore with the help of load string byte and store string byte, we can able to what? Either you can transfer 8-bit number by using load string byte, store string byte, or we can able to transfer 16-bit number, integer number, by using load string word and store string word. But at the same time we can able to transfer, copy a string. It's nothing but a copy string. It's a program for what? Copy string by using load string byte and store string byte. So any doubts here? Any doubts? Okay. Say any doubts? Shall I proceed further? Okay, actually in the next lecture I am going to explain this is a program, this is a complete program. Okay, in the next lecture I am going to implement same thing by using move string instructions. The first one, that is a copy string, a block transfer using move and move instructions. In this lecture I explained how to implement same thing, block transfer or copy string using load string byte, store string byte. In the next lecture I am going to explain how to implement same thing by using a string instruction. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For more videos visit this website. Thank you.